Hey everybody, Roger Levin here with your orthodontic practice production pearl of the week. Let me state first, before I tell you what could happen, you can be great. You might be great, you can stay great, you can have tremendous success. We are building practices every day in Levin Group, and we see what can be done when you take the right approach. So I just want you to know that if you're facing any challenges, you can turn it around. If you're not, your challenge is to keep it going, because growth is the enemy of decline. And don't be afraid to invest in your practice, to get help, to do whatever you need to do to build a fantastic career. It's all about ROI, and when you do it properly, you get a return of $8 to $10 million over 20 years on building your practice the right way. So let's go do that. Now, I'm on a series right now about the economy. I'm getting a lot of questions. What are tariffs going to do? What are other countries going to do? What is the government going to do? And the answer, as I explained in my last Pearl of the Week, is I don't know. But I gave scenario number one last week, which was maybe things will stay steady. Scenario number two is there's a tariff issue. Tariffs, nobody really knows yet. Great idea, not great idea. Forget your political orientation. I'm only looking at economics. So let's say for today, tariffs come in and we do get inflation and we do get some supply chain challenges. What happens is patients and parents and adults back off. We saw it in 2001 and 2. We saw a 10% drop off in starts in 2007 and 8. That was a housing crisis that took place. And if we see a drop, I'm convinced in the future, we're going to see a drop also in starts. Why? Because orthodontics is a commodity. What's a commodity? A commodity is a product or service bought and sold at similar quality and different price points. And that means that there are parents and patients out there that can find cheaper orthodontics. They can find it through DSOs. They can find it through general dentists. We're just seeing the beginning of price wars starting, and you want to stay out of it. I'll tell you how in just a moment. But if we do have a tariff negative effect, and I'm not saying that we will, I'm giving you scenarios for planning, then you are going to have to start to take certain actions to make yourself the practice of choice, and you can do that. So what you want to do is start with a value proposition. Ask yourself, what is our value proposition? What makes us different than other orthodontic practices? Why should someone come to us? Why should they pass 2 or 3 other offices to come to us? And why should they pay us more? Number 2, the answer, create more value. They have to believe you are better, you are worth it, they'll get better results. These are their kids. They're, in many cases, their most valuable asset, meaning their kids in a sense, and they want the best for them. Lots of adults will put off treatment. They don't need orthodontics. They just thought it'd be nice to have a better smile. And we have to have TCs and marketing that really explains why a better smile is part of having a better life, both physically, health-wise, and how you relate to other people. I've never seen any real data, but I like the idea that a better smile will get you a higher income. People just like you more. And these are the kind of concepts to talk about in general and build into a great story from a friendly and finally 5-star customer service orthodontic practice. You really need to build your customer service to the highest level to differentiate you. So should the economy start to tailor off, that's number 1. Number 2, you've got to have very full-blown referral marketing. Parents, patients, referring doctors, social media, and community, but you pick the areas to emphasize. We originated as a referring doctor referral marketing program. We've clearly expanded it into all 5 areas, but we still put a lot of emphasis. And when we come in and build the referring doctors for an orthodontic practice, they grow. Why? Because others are ignoring those referring doctors, making our job much easier and helping our clients to do far better. As always, we are completely dedicated to your success. We know you can do well. This is what we do at Levin Group every day. And I wish you increased production and referrals, and I'll see you next week.